A static method is a method that is called from the class itself and not from an instance of the class. The methods of the math library are examples of static methods. Here's how to create and use static methods. Java classes can have static methods as well as static variables. Typically, a static method is used when you want to compute some result based on just the class itself and not so much on a particular class instance. The example I'm going to give in this video is computing the days in a month. We don't necessarily need to know that for a particular class object yet, or at least we don't have to compute it using a particular class object. We can use just the class itself. So let's see how to create a static method. In your class definition, wherever your methods are defined, we'll begin the definition of a static method by first making it public, then providing the keyword static to let the compiler know this is a static method, not an instance method, followed by the return type of the method, and then the name of the method. This one's going to be days and month. Our parameters will be the month number and an integer 0 or 1 representing whether or not that particular year is a leap year. The body of the method is just one computation. So we'll have it all inside one return statement. First, we check to see if the month number is equal to 2, which means it's February. And if so, then we're going to return 28 plus the value for his leap year. Otherwise, we'll take the value 31 minus the month number minus 1. Oops, let's get that right there. Then modulus 7, and then modulus, no, not ampersand, then modulus 2. And that will provide the result. So let's test that. Go down here to our user code. And let's say number of days in August. Editor, please take that little bit out. Then we call our method. Let's drop down to the next line. With 8 for August and 0 for his leap year. One more parenthesis, there we go. And let's do the same thing with another month. Let's do March this time. So we'll change that to 30. Now when we run the program, we'll see that the number of days in August is 31. The number of days in March is 31. Let's change March to September, which is 9. That's a 30-day month. And let's run the code again. Whoops, forgot to change the heading. Don't want to confuse anybody. There we go. So that is how a static method is defined. Again, all you have to do is specify in the method definition that it's going to be static. And then when it is, it can be called from either the class itself or from a class object. Just to verify that that's true, let's create a class object real quick. We won't even instantiate any values for that. Then call the method. And we'll do it with July. I won't put a heading there just to save some time. We need another parenthesis, then a semicolon. Now let's run the program. And so 31. My point there is just to show that a static method can be called with the class name itself or with an object of the class. Again, static methods are used primarily when you want to compute a result that does not rely on a particular instance of that class's object.